noticed about you? You're very still. You stand very still most of the time. You move your head quite slowly. I really like it. I like your hair too.
Thanks.
I like the way it frames your face. It looks shy. You've got shy hair. How's history?
It was unusually dramatic. We had Lloyd. He was in a peculiar mood. We came in. We were all talking. He looked at us for like 3 seconds. He sat down. We were chatting. He waited until we stopped. And then he waited until we were silent. This took about a minute. And then he just waited. He waited 5 more minutes. He said he had decided not to teach us today. He said he didn't think we deserved it until we apologized. And we did. One by one. Went round the room. Sorry, sir.
Is it your favorite?
I think so. I find his classroom management skills rather bracing.
Have you finished your UCAS form? Have you sent it off?
This morning. Have you?
I'm doing it tonight.
You better have.
You applying for your own?
In Christ, no.
Oh, because every other fucker is.
Oh, I can't wait. Just to get out.
No.
I was French.
Couche master solution.
What?
Hey, do you know Henri Berchavik?
You're losing me.
He's in my French lesson. He's a brilliant linguist. He never says a word. He was rocking for most of the lesson, ever so slightly. I was sitting next to him with William Sellery.
Walking.
To and fro.
Sounds rather comforting.
It was weird. I'm not sure I entirely trust him. I'm not sure I like him.
What's not to like? He's the cleverest man in the universe.
He's not normal.
I hate normal people. Normal people should be eviscerated. There's a monster of a time here. He's on a rather considerable scholarship. His home might be rather ghastly, I think. It's a very difficult time, but you should be nice to him.
I hate the word should.
Treasure he gets, faults he has. People should be careful around him.
That was kind of my point.
One day, he's going to snap, I think.
What do you mean?
He's too timid half the time. He should stand up to it, stick his chin out. I wish he would. I've seen it happen.
Seen what happened?
People like him get so much abuse, and then one day, pop!
Pop.
I like him.
I'm glad somebody does.
We went to Cambridge University together in the summer holidays. On a visit, he's a lot funnier when you get him on his own. If my application's accepted, I'll have an interview there next month. They do the mock interviews in here. Lloyd does them. How great. Me and Lloyd in here having an interview. It's half 3. We should get going.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, how are you getting on?
What do you mean?
Here, how was your first week?
It was a bit strange. Some of the teachers are a bit strange. It's so strange that there are so few of us. It can feel a bit claustrophobic. Bennett does my head and occasionally.
What I meant was, what do you think of Stockport?
Honestly,
Honestly.
I've been to worse places. I've lived in worse places. The shopping centre in town makes me want to gouge my eyes out though.
Ha!
And I hate all the people.
All of them?
Well, apart from you lot here.
You hate all the people you left Stockport.
Yeah.
With their tie-back hair and their stupid ugly makeup and their burgers.
And the faces.
What the fuck are you looking at?
I'm looking at you, Churchill.
I know what they mean. They're thick and they're vicious.
And they're fat and they're ugly.
Do you know something? I always thought there's not fault transport. Can I tell you? I sometimes think I'm the best person in this town. Is that terrible?
No.
I'm definitely the funniest. I'm the cleverest. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I do too. I think I'm hilarious. If I told you about my job,
What job's that?
if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
I'll go on.
No one believes me.
I would.
Why?
What do you mean?
Why would you believe me when no one else in their right mind would?
I'm very trusting.
I bet you are.
What?
I said I bet you are. I work for the government.
Do you?
See?
What?
You don't believe me.
I never said that. Of course I believe you.
Then you're lying.
Why?
Because if a 17-year-old works for the government,
You told me you do, and I believe you. Even if you deny it now, I'll still believe you.
it's COVID.
I'm sure.
They don't tell anyone about it. People get freaked out.
I can't imagine. What do you do for them?
I observed Muslim teenagers for them. They want to target Muslim teenagers. So obviously they hired a teacher to do it. They could have employed an adult, but that'd be silly. Because actually, they employed me.
That sounds exciting.
It isn't. I've filled a big forward a fortnight.
Have you practiced terrorist raids?
No. Mostly Muslim teachers are very boring. They just play football and snore talking to her behind that carrot box. Tell me, what kind of things you get fighting dog?
Nuclear war, dogs, most dogs, farm animals. Sometimes I get frightened of waking up in my house and there's somebody there in my room. Sometimes, in the middle of the night, when my parents go out, my mom storms out, walks home, comes home early, really drunk. My bedroom's downstairs, it always is, for the last 3 houses. I prefer it. She normally forgets her keys, so she normally taps on my window to get me to let her in. I sometimes think it's dead people outside. It terrifies me.
What's she storm off for?
She gets pissed off at my dad. She drinks 2 bottles of wine.
Well, my mom died when I was about 4. I don't really remember her. My dad died when I was 4. That's a secret. I don't tell anyone that. Can I trust you to keep that a secret?
Of course you can.
Thanks.
Do you remember her dying?
A little bit. What are those scars on your arm?
What do you think they are?
Did you cut yourself?
They're cute.
Do you, Lily?
Useless.
Does that hurt?
No. It feels really nice.
Can I touch it? Would you like to go out with me?
Well,
On a date? I can take you out for a meal.
a meal.
Even though I hate restaurants. They scare the life out of me.
Why?
All those people watching you eat.
Why would you take me there then?
Well, I can take you to the cinema then. Bowling, swimming.
Swimming.
Would you like to go out with me at all?
I don't think so.
Right.
I just don't want to go out with anybody at the moment.
Right.
It's not you, so don't you think that. I just can't be doing it with a fucking boyfriend.
No.
I'm sorry.
I've never done that before.
I'm not.
Ask somebody out. It didn't go very well, did it?
I did alright.
Disappointing outcome though. A complete embarrassment if truth be told.
I don't think it was. I think it was romantic.